And action has begun. This tip-off was brought to us by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA. First possession to the purple-clad Fiber Xers. Unang pukol from 3, immediately from Quincy.
And that's a positive sign for Converge. They're averaging 13.4 3-point makes a game, so they've got to be over that. And finally, they've got to put a body on the Kraken. I think Junmar Fajardo is going to go crazy in this game.
And Arana, would be stronger than most other centers he's faced, but hirap na hirap rin siya para iurong si Junmar Fajardo as Devin Scott attacks the basket. Quincy on the move. Tipped away by Junmar Fajardo. And then the reach in from Quincy. He'll get called for the loose ball foul. Screen goes to Scott on the roll. Bitin ang kanyang hook. And then Quincy couldn't find anyone. And it results in a 3 from Simon Enciso as he winds up that arrow. Thanks a lot for that. That was Nads Miravalles at courtside. We'll hear more from her as we go on. And you saw a glimpse of Aldin Ayo with his coffee, of course. Parang patented na yan. Kailangan may kaping hawak-hawak si Coach. Melesio swing to Quincy. Thought about the 3. Decided to bring it closer. The drop sana kay Arana. Nakuha na ng San Miguel. Enciso's on the right. He'll pass it back to Perez. Easy finger roll for CJ.
And Converge, a disastrous 50% from the floor. Here's Abu Trotter. And that ups the field goal percentage of Converge a little bit.
So dami ng attempts ng magkabilang koponan, Dino. 10-6 lang ang ating score. So the shooting, as you said, has been atrocious overall. Scott, the baseline drive, left it for Junmar! And that's all she wrote. Well, Quincy Miller has fallen in love with the Rainbow Country. He's taken a bunch of shots from there, not converting. But Junmar felt that foul, and then the soft touch of the big man. 3:34 to go. First quarter, RK Ilagan, quick swing pass to Quincy. He's in the lane. Jams it home! Over Devin Scott. Ang turnover ng SMB sa first quarter alone.
Well, the key is not to be predictable. Nakita natin, nakawala doon si Quincy Miller. Getting the field goal, he'll go to the line. 3-point play opportunity. Now, San Miguel is going with a small backcourt. So a small unit on the floor with Terrence at saka si Chris Ross. While ang Converge kanina started with a very small backcourt with Aljun at saka si Stockton. Now he's taking a lot of outside shots. Here's Scott. Muscling, powering, getting away.
Outside to Trotter, he was practicing threes earlier, decided to come a bit closer. That's the second perimeter jumper of Abu Trotter since he entered the game. 2.5 second difference between the clocks.
There's the pick.
They kick it to Jericho on the other side. Jumper. It's good for Jericho. 4.2 to go. At the end of the first 12, 21-13, San Miguel.
Right, if you were a mother, you'd already given birth.
Tautua outside over Trotter. That goes to outside. Oh, Tautua. Well, he's shown us the ability to hit from outside.
And in a game where they need to be able to make those 3-point shots, it's not working so far for Converge, while Terrence Romeo hitting the 3-point shot.
Struggling on offense is Converge. Trotter, the spin in the lane, puts it in, and Trotter has become a spark off that bench. 6 points na para kay Abu.
Or give him at least some kind of warning. Here's Chris Ross.
That's a 3. Chris Ross, playoff Chris Ross. Suddenly his 3-point percentage jacks up when it's playoff time.
Well, he's only averaging 19% from 3-point distance in this conference. As you see RK hitting the teardrop. But he's only averaging 1.7 points an outing. So he's got a lot of ground to cover.
Tautua, a couple of moves. Both his baskets have not been cleaned through, but he's made them anyway. Shouting out instructions at their players. So no Coach Leo, but the 3-headed monster on the bench as Arana finally gets it inside on the good offensive rebound. Chris Ruff directing traffic, 7:18 to go in the first half. Devin Scott sets the screen, Ruff to the hoop. Blocked away, Quincy Miller.
To get off that kind of vision in making that floater because ang laki ng kalaban niya. So may humaharang sa kanya.
Pull up.
Oh, what a shot. Terrence Romeo.
Melesio. Threw it away. Look at Junmar now leading the break. Goes to Enciso. Quick pass to Perez. Balik kay Junmar.
Oh, what a basket.
The soft hand.
Oh, kita na hand this guy Arana. Showing a lot of courage.
Another jam.
A shoe. A shoe is out.
Yeah, there's a shoe on the floor. Alex Stockton right in front of us.
Alex Stockton lost his shoe.
Miller, mid-range, off one leg. Won't drop, tipped away. Melesio. Naalagay niya ulit on the putback. Aljun Melesio, don't underestimate him. He's a strong little guy. Built like a tank. Perez to the hoop.
Boy, the way he slithered his way.
Teng felt the contact, no whistle. Arana, fake pass. One-hander, good for Justin. 16-point lead, San Miguel. Gustong dagdagan. Marshall out to Perez. Step back, 3 on the way. And good!
CJ Perez is going to attack the basket. Here's Alvin, or rather Jeron Teng, missing the three. It's a leak out. Look at CJ Perez with another transition basket. 9 transition points for San Miguel for a team that's averaging 13.4 3-point makes a game.
Marshall 3. And on the other side, San Miguel's giving Converge a dose of its own medicine.
It's been that kind of game here for Quincy Miller. He takes another attempt, and this time finding the mark is in double figures. This is actually the first game of the playoffs, and San Miguel Beer is looking to go deep.
Inside to Scott. Outside to Simon, 3 on the way.
Oh, nothing but net. And again, that bow and arrow move of Simon and Caesar. I don't think he went to LaSalle, but
he's an archer tonight. Binawi naman ni Quincy Miller. First 3-pointer in the game for Converge. First time out of 20.
Hindi pa nilalaro si Aljun Melesio at saka si RK Ilagan ni Aldinayo, but De Gregorio taking a 3-point shot, not making it. And boy, that crisp passing of San Miguel Beer is just disrupting the defense of Converge. And Maverick Armisi getting the basket. He'll go to the line for a possible 3-point play, forcing Junmar to take his touch from way outside the painted area.
Perez to the hoop, no go. Scott offensive rebound and the hook shot. Para kay Junmar one more time. He's gobbling them up. 11 rebounds na para sa kanya. Perez power move on the baseline. The lead has actually gone up. It's 25. It was 23 at the half. So San Miguel Beer just doing its thing. Quincy hits another one, brings it back down.
Ito si Ancito na challenge the depensa ni RK. Oh. What a pass. Oh, what a shot.
Sprinkling some salt after that. That's another steal. Ahead of the pack is Junmar, goes to Perez. And Junmar, in the process, sets a screen so Trotter can't do the chase down. Another assist. It's just crazy how much they're enjoying this game, Dean.
They're having fun out there. It's Maverick and Macy scoring.
Palitan tayo ng basket. Walang problema, Gandulo. That's a hold on Mike De Gregorio.
And they're
going to count it.
They score the basket.
That's another basket from RK Ilagan. Lead is 26. Justin Brownlee entered the venue. He's playing later on. Ginebra is facing Northport in the other best of 3 matchup in the quarterfinals. Scott powers his way to the hoop, and they're going to call a foul against Quincy Miller. To Scott, good passer, remember. Almost taken away. Goes to CJ. CJ will sky, finger roll. Yeah, and the ball just fell into his hands. He was standing around. De Gregorio.
There's a 3-pointer coming up.
He missed his first one earlier, just seconds into the game when he came in.
And San Miguel is just pouring it on. Ang ganda na kanilang flow sa offensa. Tapos yung defense nila has been terrific. Here's another outside shot.
Scott,
29 points.
Jericho wants to add on to that.
Oh, what a shot.
Sweet shooting, Jericho Cruz.
And we're not even seeing Terrence Romeo check in the second half.
Mike left it for Quincy.
That's a beautiful pass coming from Mike De Gregorio, who drew the defense towards him.
So De Gregorio found him. He's helped since he came off that bench. And Ciso jumper. Wow. Oh, magpapatukan pa siya ni Jericho Cruz. Hanmisi kicks it out to Miller. Miller on the approach. Layup is good. Chance for the 3-point play. Reach in. Probably Mo. might be Devin.
in San Miguel.
In this conference, both Aljun Melesio and RK Ilagan have established their career highs.
Yeah.
But today, their shooting has been off. Quincy Miller gets his second three-pointer sa ating laro.
Offense has been disrupted.
Nice strip from Maverick Ahanmisi.
going
Romeo
with the
was taking a foul. Referee didn't call it. A 23-point lead in favor of the Beermen.
But a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel for Converge as they scored 33 points in this quarter compared to scoring only 32 the entire first half.
A Maverick Ahanmisi. Then there's Chris Ross now attacking the hoop. Lefty layup goes! Chris Ross, what a nifty move patungong basket.
Quincy Miller taking the outside shot.
That's a three.
Obviously going to be a win for San Miguel. But for Converge, they need to win the next game to stay alive. I think they need to be able to play with a lot of heart and aggressiveness right here in this quarter.
Nice move there.
Carry that momentum to game number 2. Gumanda ang opensa ng Converge in that third period. Let's see whether they can sustain that firepower. Here's another three-pointer coming from Quincy Miller.
Quincy spins. Lefty layup is good. Chance for the three-point play. On the next dead ball. Quincy to the hoop. Layup na naman yan. Babasa 18 naman. It's the lowest it's been.
Now they're looking to pressure the ball carrier on the trap defense. But San Miguel getting the ball in the hands of Scott inside the shady area. No problem.
We're going to have Ginebra and Northport in their game 1. Coming up after this as Teng hits another basket. Jeron Teng with the three-pointer has really eluded them in this game. Junmar underneath.
Oh, block.
Denied upstairs. He'll try again. He'll try one more time. Gives it to Scott. Foul downstairs. Melesio, three.
Three-point shot.
Yan na. Meron na. Meron na.
Time to happen. Aljun Melesio with his first triple of the game.
Quincy, lefty layup too strong of all the times to miss.
And he got away with a layup.
Scott on the other side, alley-oop.
Nahuli doon si Quincy Miller. And check out who was the first San Miguel Beerman up court. It was Junmar Fajardo.
That's right, he's running well.
Beautiful pass. Coming from the big guy, CJ Perez. Connecting so.
Pinakabata si Encho yata. Hindi.
Encho is the youngest of the three of them. And then Arana. And then GM Amuda.
Oh! Eye in the sky and CJ skying para ilagay yun. Perez, another highlight. Arana gets one on the other side. The
Talking
reverse.
about Arana, there he is. Unraveled in this contest. Going up against Mab Ahanmisi. He'll take the shot. And he'll make it.
So tumawag ng timeout ang Converge to try to execute some plays. Aljun Melesio gets to the hoop. Dean, and so bounce back time for Converge.
But you know, this series, I don't think he can concede. And he'll wait for his teammates to come back on offense.
Well, just an impressive first half mula sa San Miguel Beer, Dean, which created enough space for them to bring it all the way to the end. Final score natin yan, 114-96, 1-0 lead in the series for San Miguel Beer. That does it. That was brought to us, final score brought to us by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA.